Okay, hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Prosec, and this is the Sonic Adventure Era Marathon for 2024 in support of Extra Life. It is so good to see you all. It's been such a dark last few hours, I assure you. Did you all enjoy your naps? Did you all get up and stretch, catch up with the world, and sit down nice and relaxed? Ready to continue onward. Yes, we will be going live in just a few short moments with our first runs of the day, but first let me tell you why we are here. We are here to support Extra Life and the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. Say the words in order, always help. What they do is that every hour Children's Miracle Network Hospitals treat 39 kids for diabetes, 39 babies in neonatal intensive care units, 92 kids for cancer, 97 kids who require surgery, and 675 who just have some form of trauma. With your support, we have helped raise so much money. We have currently got, if I tap over to the correct screen, a total of $750 marvelous dollars that will be going towards supporting these efforts, as well as all sorts of critical treatment, pediatric care equipment acquisition. Is that the word? Acquisition? Yes. And specialized services otherwise not covered by insurance. As you can tell, it is quite early and I'm still stumbling over my words, but we are hopefully not going to stumble in a few seconds as we go to our first run of the day, and this is actually the first in what I will call a bit of a block. Yes, we're going to have a big old block of Sonic Adventure with a little treat in the middle I'll tell you about a little bit later. First, though, it is PurpleAuri who will be running Amy's story in Sonic Adventure Director's Cut. Probably comes, but we are good.
Where should we go?
Hello gamers, so my name is PurpleAuri, guys can just call me Ori. We're doing Amy story, so I don't know, big fan of Amy. I think this is a fun, short little run. I'm gonna try my best. I'm not the best at playing and commentating personally, but hopefully I will try to explain the stuff that goes on. So for those who don't know about Sonic Adventure, walls don't exist. They're just an obstacle. It's always a good time. Open Discord real quick. Alright. Let's see, good to go. Thought. Alright, are we all ready? Hopefully we are.
Absolutely, we are ready whenever you are. Just count us in and we will get going.
Alright, so I hope you guys are ready for some Amy content. So I'm sorry. Gonna get ready to start here in just a moment. Now I'm gonna count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is Amy's story. We're going to be starting off skipping cutscenes. So with Amy's story, her fastest movement option is staying in the air with airspeed. There's a difference between airspeed and running speed between different characters. Right here we do a cream skip. It allows us to skip the cream cutscene that plays. I'm failing right side. There we go. Flip out of bounds and we get interact with Sonic, because that takes us straight to where Sonic is. Alright, we're gonna be moving through the hotel. But take momentum here and do some car property damage because we don't care, speedrunners. Alright, so the first skip of the run, castle skip. We're going to be pressing all the buttons to open up the door, and then be him flipping onto the door, onto a roof. So just like this. And once we get onto the roof, do one last final jump. And we land on here, and then we get castle skip just like that. And that is castle skip. Nice 27 seconds, not too bad. I'm gonna do a short hop here, do another short hop. You can actually fly through those doors. I unfortunately didn't pull it off, but you can fly through those doors with 2 like A pluses there. Skip through here. Getting ready to do feather. A feather mini game or hedgehog mini game. I call it feather skip personally, but everyone has their different names. There is a skip here I'm not the best at doing. It's called feather skip. So basically, you want to get a score of at least 2,000 during this mini game, and it's basically the condition to win. You want to talk to this monitor here, and basically you're allowed to move right before collecting the power up. And if you run and jump at this door, you have hover frames. You can clip out of bounds and clip back in bounds. I'll try. I'm not the best at this trick, so I'll attempt it here though. Alright, unfortunately no. I think my issue with this trick is I always press A little bit too early, so... Alright, off to hot shell 2. Alright, first trick here is... we're going to be clipping just like that, out of elevating. We can clip through this door here. No, okay, well, we are collecting speed shoots today. Let's go. Fun fact with Amy's story, speed shoots do absolutely nothing with this character. So, yeah, no, speed shoots do not do nothing. I'll open the door by doing a special password only cool kids know. Just cool hammer flipping here. Alright, launch the event to part 2. Alright, so yeah, we can just clip out of bounds to the locker room there. We'll be doing left side gears. Below runners, we'll end up doing the right side, but left side gears is a little bit faster, so we opt to go for left side here. Alright, there we go. So, and there we go, we got Gertie. So basically Gertie, if you go on that veil there, you can hammer flip over the wall and land on the Gertie there before the Gertie skip. Unfortunately not hitting past the skip first try, that's okay. Okay, Amy please. Alright, there we go. So basically with that, there's one pixel on the wall where Amy can just kind of clip out of bounds. And she can just do that very simply. Fortunately, I had a little bit of struggle with the pasta skip, so... Sorry, pasta. Alright, so we're gonna hammer flip on the green here. Gonna flip here. So if you get enough speed... Oh, okay. Didn't quite get it there, but you can actually get enough speed to run on that left wall there. And you can hammer flip off that wall and go onto the right side. Unfortunately, I didn't get the right hammer flip off the wall and it did it a little late, so... A lot of hot shell too, though. Alright, we are now in the past. So, when you leave hot shell 2, you end up in the past. So, everything here is just an illusion. It never really happens, but, I mean, I guess it happens. Fantasies, realities are real. And, we can just say hi to chows, because chows are cool. Alright, so we'll be making our way into the jungle to head to Final Egg here. After telling Sonic that, hurting robots is not cool. Okay, I'm flipping here. make our way into the cart. Very nice. So we actually do some interesting movement here through the jungle. If we take this path here, we can actually get some nice hammer flips, which allows us to get to the spot here. Do some small jumps, hammer flip, you can land on the stone, and you can get a little bit of extra speed as well. Hammer flip here, and we'll hammer flip up. And just like that, we are now in front of final leg. Alright, so come over here. If you hit the switches in this order, it opens up the door. I actually didn't know that until after Amy's story. It's a tournament earlier that we had in the past, so fun fact. Now in final leg. Yeah, we'll be doing some jumps here. I'm gonna attempt a sudden skip if I can get banana flip to work here. Alright, there we go. So if you hit that wall at a certain angle, you do actually get banana clip that was recently found like last year. Yeah, oh, come on, Amy. Alright, so right now what we're trying to do is wall float, where basically you want to hit this at an angle and then go into a different angle and then Amy floats. It's a very hard strat to go for, but very cool. I'm gonna see if I can get this as well. Unfortunately, no. So I went for it. I tried. That last flip I think is harder than float personally, but if you do hit that spot that I hit and hold right, Amy does teleport it. So unfortunately, didn't quite get it. I don't know. I just find that clip very hard, but we did show off the float, which is really cool. I wanted to show that off because floating is cool. So yeah, it's unfortunate we fell there. I really wanted to try to get the clip there, but at least, you know, I was able to show off the float, which is also cool. Alright, door predictions here. We're gonna see how this goes. Is it door 1 or door 2? Let's see. Nope, no door 1. So skip wouldn't have mattered. Door 2, not the worst RNG. We'll take it. Alright. And we're out of final leg. This is the last quiz for Amy's story. Very nice. Alright, we're making our way up. Alright, so now we're basically leaving the jungle to make our way to the final boss for this story, which is Zero, the person who's been trying to take the bird from Amy throughout this whole story. Okay, I'm struggling to get up now. Let's go. Oi, please let me up. Alright, we'll just do the backup. That's fine. So if you make your way up here, there you go, just like that. The ladder will be right here. And we climb up. Little scuff on the movement by missing on the stone pillar. So I did opt to do the backup there. You can easily get up that way as well. That's some movement here. And we'll make our way to the map so we can fight the final fight, which will be Zero. I don't know, I really do enjoy this category. I think it's a short category, but really, really fun and very much enjoyable. So, I'm completely whipping Zero's boss fight right now. Oh no. Zero, please cooperate with me. Oh no, we're struggling with Zero. That was a rough Zero. So typically what we usually do is we trap him into the corner and we stun lock him for 3 turns, but I just I really struggled with this fight. But yeah, no, after that, Amy's story comes to an end, and this is Amy's story. Like, it's a very fun category. I apologize for a little bit of the struggles. I did the best I could. I was able to show off what float looks like, which is pretty cool. It's one of the harder tricks in this category. In my opinion, it's very nerve-wracking to do in runs. I've actually never hit float in a run, so it was cool to show that part off. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the final clip, which I think is the hardest part. In my opinion, the hardest part, but overall, we got a clean castle skip. We did right side. A lot of cool tech in the hot shell too as well. Like I said, there's a lot of cool tech in Amy's story. It's not always about the momentum and speed like Sonic's story, but what makes this like story very cool is just all the cool tech that you can perform in this category in a short amount of time. So it's very good stuff. I tried my best, so I hope you guys did enjoy this run. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, no, I really did appreciate me being able to show this off to y'all.
Thank you very much indeed. If you've got any shout-outs to give, now would be a fantastic time to do so.
Shoutouts to SAEM for allowing me to show off this cool category. I think it's really fun to see all the different events that go on. And shout out to the Sonic Adventure community as well. I met so many awesome people who have helped me strive. I gotta shout out Pasta, who has been a big motivation to push this category. So also shout out to Spacebar and a lot of other top Amy runners like Mimic, Chris, and all y'all great Amy runners as well. And hopefully I encourage y'all to want to push this category as well. So yeah, shoutouts to the legends.
Fantastic. And of course, if people want to come by and see more from you, where can they do that?
Well, if you like Sonic Adventure content, I typically am live at Oi SR, it's speedruns. I typically try to mix up different content, but for the Sonic Adventure, I do runs on Twitch there, so if you do like more Sonic Adventure content, definitely check it out there.
Alright, thank you very much once again to Ori for bringing us that fantastic run of Amy's story. We're going to stick right on that Sonic Adventure DX train, and let me tell you people, it's going to be a big one if you like fish. Yeah, that's right, we're going to see big emblems as brought to us by Allegro. Look forward to it and don't go anywhere.
Froggy, where are you, buddy?